You ready? All right, here we go. This is US 2 along the northern edge of Lake Michigan, and it's a stop-off point for people who want to spend a day at the beach. There are literally dozens of cars stretched out over like a 4-mile scope of highway here. People are pulling off with trailers and little cabanas, tent set up, and beach toys, and they come out here and they spend a whole day here. Either people from St. Ignace, the town, vacationers, people just traveling through across US 2.
Kids a bath.
Yeah, I've seen people
bath and getting back in the car.
I've seen people holding up towels here and changing along the road and all kinds of weird things.
Oh yeah, seen that.
It's just like there's literally dozens and dozens of cars along here right now.
Some good views, some bad.
And people actually enjoying the cold waters of Lake Michigan.
60 degrees.
It could be as warm as 70-degree water, but all right, we're going to check out some of the historic waterfront area here in St. Ignace. And we look out here on the dock we're on here, the former dock out there with that light at the end of it. This was the, I believe, I was told this is the point where one of the car ferries used to drop cars off before the Mackinac Bridge was completed. So if you wanted to get from the upper or lower peninsula back across, you would have to take one of the car ferries, and people would line up oftentimes way ahead of time during the busy seasons to get the ride across. I love the old signs here and the retro look of this Indian Village gift shop. I mean, it's certainly not an authentic kind of place for Native American crafts or products. It's definitely a touristy place, but the signs and the old neon are certainly kind of cool to check out. The kind of thing you just don't see much anymore. Mostly they sell t-shirts and moccasins in here. There's really not too much interest. Well, I think the most interesting thing here is this vintage neon sign. Isn't that one of the coolest neon signs you've ever seen? It's a shame I don't believe it works anymore. One more sign up there. It's a vintage neon sign. There's a small Chinese restaurant here in town. Had a fire a couple years ago and never reopened. It's kind of sad because it was very mid-century inside, and it was like stepping into the Christmas Story movie. You could go inside and you'd think, oh gee, this is just like where the family went to when their dinner was ruined and they had to go out to Chinese food. And everybody knows Big Boy, right? I mean, Elias Brothers, Bob's, Frisch's, different restaurants around the country use the Big Boy logo. Everybody knows Big Boy. But Big Moose? Wow, I don't know. Kind of cool though. Alright, we're off. This Quality Inn here was a Hyatt Express, I do believe. And we stayed here once. I think it was in either 1999 or 2000 in the summertime. And I'm gonna guess that all my kids remember this wooden train set here because they loved coming out here and climbing on that and playing on it when we were here. I think we were only here 1 or 2 nights, but they just thought that was the greatest thing. And if I could ever get them back up here again with me, we would have to recreate a picture I have of them climbing on it. And then we found one more iconic thing right here. The iconic moose, part 2. This is a bull moose, I do believe, because of the large antlers it has. Something a little different and kind of sad. This sign right here at the Harbor Hope Coffee House is what they call a Norge ball. And it's a very iconic sign for the old Norge coin laundromats that were all around the country. And it's now been, last time we were here, it was still a very vintage looking retro mid-century laundromat. And now it's a coffee shop and part-time church, I believe. But they've kept the sign, at least for now. And I hope they preserve that Norge ball sign, because those are really getting few and far between nowadays. And some sign collector would love to have that, I'm sure, because there's only a handful of them left across the country. There's an actual website where people go and register the Norge balls, And this one's in excellent condition, a very nice condition. I love this old building here. I have the impression or feeling this might have been some sort of vehicle dealership or commercial repair shop at one time as well. And I just love this. And now it's like an art gallery, it looks like. Art by Bobby Lee.